Everyone treats January 1st like it's the magic reset button. But what if I told you that July is actually the most powerful restart month for women over 50? And most of us are completely missing this opportunity. I'm about to share why I've completely given up on New Year's resolution and why most of my successful clients create lasting change in the middle of summer instead. I'm Ronnie from Third Act Society, and I have a confession. I used to be a January resolution queen. Every year, I'll set these elaborate goals right where my energy was at its lowest. My schedule was chaotic from the holidays, and frankly, when I just wanted to hibernate under a blanket with hot chocolate, I failed spectacularly every single year. Until I discovered something that changed everything. My most successful transformations always happened in the summer. Not because I was trying, but because everything just felt easier. Today, I'm sharing why July is your secret weapon for change that actually sticks, and the exact approach that finally worked for me and my clients. Let's be honest about January for a minute. You're probably coming off the holiday, probably exhausted, maybe a little financially stressed, and suddenly you're supposed to find motivation to completely transform your life. In the darkest, coldest month of the year, I spent years thinking I lacked willpower because I couldn't stick to my January goals. But here's what I finally realized. I wasn't failing because I was weak. I was failing because I was fighting against everything that felt natural. In January, your body wants comfort food, not salads. Your schedule is disrupted from holiday chaos. Everyone else is also trying to change, so gyms are crowded. Healthy food is expensive, and there's this weird competitive energy around transformation that honestly feels exhausting. Plus, if you're like me, January feels like punishment for enjoying the holidays. Like you have to suffer through kale smoothies and 6 a.m. workouts to atone for having fun in December. That's not sustainable. That's just disguised self-punishment. But what if I told you there's a time of year when change feels natural, almost effortless, when your body and schedule are actually working with you instead of against you? I discovered this completely by accident. You see, a couple of years ago, I was feeling stuck in July. You know that feeling when life is fine, but you know you're capable of more? Instead of waiting for January like I always did, I decided to try something small. I started taking a 20-minute walk after dinner. That's it. No grand plans, no elaborate goals. Just a walk around my neighborhood because the evenings were beautiful and I had energy for the first time in months. Something magical happened. Within 2 weeks, neighbors started joining me. By August, I was naturally eating lighter because I felt better. By September, I was sleeping better, thinking more clearly, and had ideas for projects I'd been putting off for years. One tiny change in July created this beautiful ripple effect that lasted all year. And I started noticing the same pattern with friends and eventually with my clients. Summer changes just stick better. Here's why. Your energy is naturally higher. The days are longer, so you have more time and better mood. Your schedule is awful more flexible because of vacation and summer rhythms, and nobody's watching your transformation journey because everyone is focused on their own summer plans. Here are 3 summer reset mistakes that kill your progress. I've seen plenty of women try summer changes and fail. So let me share the 3 mistakes that sabotage summer successes. First mistake, trying to change everything because you have more energy. I see this all the time. Women decide to overhaul their diet, exercise routine, morning habits, and social life all at once because summer feels energizing. But more energy doesn't mean you should take on more changes. It means you should put all that energy into one change that really matters. Second mistake, posting your summer transformation all over social media. The moment you start documenting your changes for likes and comments, you shift from internal motivation to performing for others. Summer changes work because they're private and pressure free. Keep them that way. The third mistake, and this is the big one, not planning for fall. Most women create summer routines that only work in summer. When school starts or work get busy again, everything falls apart because they didn't build adaptability into their approach. This is exactly why I developed a specific framework for summer resets that avoids these traps and create changes that doesn't just survive the seasons. It gets stronger because of how you set it up. Let me walk you through the exact 4-week approach that works. Week 1, I call the strategic pause. And this might sound counterintuitive, but you don't change anything yet. You spend 7 days just paying attention to what's actually happening in your life. When do you have the most energy? What drains you consistently? What would you change if you wave a magic wand? This isn't procrastination, it's gathering intelligence about your real life so you can design a change that actually fits. I had one client who discovered she had amazing energy at 6 a.m. but had been trying to force evening workouts for years because that's when her friends went to the gym. The strategic pause helped her realize she should work with her natural energy, not against it. Week 2 and 3 are what I call stealth implementation. You choose one change, just one, and you start doing it without telling anyone. No announcement, no accountability partners, no posting about it. Just you, quietly building a new habit. Here's why this works so beautifully. When you're not performing for others, you can adjust based on what actually feels good. Maybe your 30-minute walk becomes a 15-minute walk on a busy day. Maybe your morning journaling becomes evening reflection when your schedule changes. You optimize for stability, not for appearances. In week 4 is reality testing. My favorite week. You intentionally mess with your new routine. Busy day, travel, social event. If your social change can survive disruption, it can survive anything. If it can't, you can adjust it until it can. I've put together a complete strategic summer reset toolkit that guides you through all 4 weeks with specific daily actions, tracking sheets, and troubleshooting for every obstacle you'll face. I'll show you exactly how to get that in just a moment. Let me share some real stories so you know what to expect. My client Linda had tried elaborate Instagram morning routines for years. You know, the 2-hour rituals with meditation, journaling, exercise, and perfect breakfast photos. Never lasted for more than a week. Her strategic summer reset, 20 minutes of coffee and journaling on her back porch every July morning. By October, this had naturally grown into meditation, better breakfast choices, and the best mood she's had in years. She didn't force the expansion. It happened organically because the foundation was solid. Patricia tried every exercise program known to mankind. Gym memberships, workout videos, running plans. Her summer reset was a 15-minute neighborhood walk after dinner. By September, neighbors were joining her. By October, she was leading a walking group of women and had lost weight without even trying. The magic isn't in the specific activity. It's in choosing something that works with your personality and actual life instead of against it. Linda is naturally reflective, so journaling worked. Patricia is naturally social, so group working worked. They stopped fighting their nature and started leveraging it. Here's what separates lasting change from summer flings. You plan for fall from day one. Most people create summer routines that collapse the moment schedules get busy again. But when you think strategically, you build adaptability from the beginning. Your summer porch journaling becomes winter kitchen journaling. Your evening walks become gym sessions when it gets dark early. Your relaxed meal prep becomes Sunday batch cooking when life gets hectic. The core habit stays the same. The form adapts to the season. This is how you create change that lasts all year instead of just lasting until Labor Day. Now, let me warn you about 3 challenges you'll definitely face. First is the vacation perfectionism, thinking you need to maintain your exact routine while traveling. Plan modified versions instead. A 5-minute version that keeps momentum beats doing nothing because you can't do the full version. Second is social pressure. Family and friends might comment on your changes or expect you to abandon them for social events. Have responses ready. This is helping me feel really good. It's usually good enough. Third is the fall panic. That moment in September when you think your summer energy has to disappear, it doesn't. Your energy might shift, but your habit can adapt. Plan this instead of being surprised by it. This is why having a complete roadmap is so helpful. You're not figuring it out alone or making it up as you go. Here's how to begin today. First, choose one area where change would improve multiple parts of your life. Better boundaries, more movement, creative time. Don't pick 3 things. Pick the one that will create the biggest ripple effect. Second, design it for your real life, not your fantasy life. When do you actually have energy? What fits your schedule? What sounds enjoyable rather than punishing? Third, plan for fall now. How will this adapt when life gets busier? What's the minimum version that maintains momentum? What support will you need? Fourth, keep it private for now. Build some successes before you broadcast it. Let people notice your changes rather than announcing your plans. Your body is working with you right now instead of against you. Your schedule has flexibility it won't have in the fall. Your energy is naturally higher. This isn't coincidence. This is your strategic advantage. The strategic summer reset tool I mentioned has everything you need. The complete 4-week framework, daily action guides, obstacle troubleshooting, and seasonal transition strategies. It's designed specifically for women who are tired of failed resolutions and ready for change that actually stick. You can grab the free toolkit using the link in the description. And if you want a completely personalized summer reset designed for your specific life and goals, I work one-on-one with women who are serious about making this summer their turning point. We identify your highest impact change, design your perfect implementation strategy, and troubleshoot obstacles before they happen. If you're ready to stop fighting against your nature and start working with it, you can learn more about working with me using the link below. What's one area of your life that feels ready for a strategic summer reset? Share in the comment. Your courage to name it might give another woman permission to start her own transformation. The women who master strategic timing don't just change for summer, they change for life. Your summer reset starts now.